while experiencing serious crises in life, like the current COVID-related ones, we are likely to be filled with all sorts of negative emotions. Our thinking could get blurred. As a result, we could end up losing hope in life and make wrong decisions. It can affect us and others adversely, which we may later realize and even regret. In this context, it is important to realize that our Creator is present to us. Our Creator is active in us and among us. He guides our way. Therefore, in India, we call him Antaryamin, the indweller. Hence, if he is within us and among us, it should be possible to every one of us to make those choices guided by him that make our life deeply meaningful and avoid those that could eventually destroy us. Now, this process is called discernment. Several mainstream religions shed light on this process. For our purpose, I would like to share a few thoughts of mine based on an author called Pierre Wolf. I would like to suggest 4 basic criteria or attitudes for making good decisions. A choice based on these criteria or attitudes leads to a deeply contented life. These are as follows. First, being rooted. Let a choice be made on the basis of deep self-knowledge, knowledge about others around us, and about the current situation in which we live. Lack of such knowledge makes us uprooted from the reality, and the choices and decisions made thereby can be harmful. The second, sense of altruism. A deep sense of altruism creates an other-centered consciousness in us. Such consciousness acts as a whistleblower whenever we are about to make a deeply selfish choice or that which even harms others. Choices governed by altruism make space for everyone to live in peace and dignity. In fact, Mahatma Gandhi has given us a very relevant form of this attitude. When you are about to make a choice, when you are about to make a decision, he says, ask yourself how it is going to affect a poor man or a woman that you saw on the streets. Third, openness to the new. It points at seeing my world as part of a larger world, appreciating the variety and tolerance towards differing views, openness to changes that signify a more meaningful life. And the fourth criterion, a life together rather than in isolation. This refers to striving to do that which brings about reconciliation rather than division, solidarity rather than isolation, healing rather than wounding. Now ask, which choice is likely to reflect some of these attitudes? That seems to be a well-discerned choice. That choice is most likely to usher in deeper sense of contentment in personal as well as communitarian life. In this process, listening to one's own heart is very important, and we need to learn it. Now, once a choice is thought about using this fourfold criteria, it is important to consider it at a deeper level, at the level of the heart. At this level, different forces are active, including our own deeper human and spiritual sensitivities. We need to listen to them. Here, we move away from merely thinking activity and begin to become sensitive to our gut level feelings. These are beyond mere intellectual calculations. Now, if the gut level feelings regarding the choice in question are in agreement with the 4 criteria mentioned earlier, then it is a strong signal that one can go ahead with the choice. Thank you.